over the last 2 years, Man United have been better than Arsenal. Have you realised that? League Cup, top 4.
Listen to me. This is not about Arsenal.
So we'll be celebrating Manchester United today.
This is not about Arsenal. It's about,
how was your weekend?
It was nice. It was unbelievable on Sunday. I say that. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah.
Remember when you said on the show that you thought we'd win
I had
this
to
game?
watch the Barbie movie at the weekend.
I don't care about that.
I had to watch
2
hours of the Barbie.
I don't care about any of that.
Watch that. No, because it's nice. People go, what you got to?
No. All people want to hear.
Hold on. Shot an 87, a record 87 at West Essex Golf Club on Saturday afternoon. My greatest ever round, Mizuno Golf Clubs. Go get them, boys.
Finished?
Unbelievable round of golf.
Finished?
Chipping onto the green, putting. Oh, my days.
Finished?
Hold on. I did yesterday. I went to Reese, bought a few bits and pieces.
Looking well, son.
Thanks.
Finished now? Let's talk about Sunday.
I'm looking forward to Halloween tomorrow. That'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be lovely. Finished?
Yeah.
So talk to me. Fernandes, captain. Think he should remain as captain?
Is that where you're going?
No. We start with Fernandes. So I might as well ask you the $1 million question.
I don't think any of them deserve even to be in that team.
No, Fernandes. Would you take it off him?
Would I take off the captaincy, Bruno Fernandes?
Okay, let's revert that question.
Okay.
Are you
Look
happy?
At you being all professional. It's like Jeremy Paxman said.
Are you happy with his captaincy?
Why did you say it like that? When all around you, others are losing their heads. No. You need someone. You need someone to be level-headed in scenarios like that. I don't know necessarily if he's. I can't disagree with Roy Keane.
Okay, so yes or no? Should he be the captain?
Roy Keane, he retired ages ago. Benny, what are you talking about? Know your players.
No, should he be captain?
Well, that's a great question.
No, I'm asking you.
Benny's asking all the right questions. You can answer
Andy
them by
Goldstein,
picking up the phone.
Should Bruno Fernandes remain as captain? I just need a yes or no. That's all I need. Don't need any other smart answers.
But you know it's not as easy to say yes or no.
You also say it's yes or no.
Bruno Fernandes, should he be captain? No.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to answer.
No, listen, I agree with you, but the problem you've got is who takes it from him.
I don't know. Should we talk about?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you. I will start, right? I saw Gary Neville's rant afterwards, right?
No, don't start with Gary Neville.
No. I'm going to talk about the game, right? I'm going to ask you the question. Right?
Oh, yeah, I also fire them straight back.
I saw Gary Neville's rant, right? And a lot of it I agree with, but I do think his hatred for the owners is clouding his judgment somewhat, right? He goes on and on about the state of the ground and so on, right? Which I get. I understand that. But buying Anthony for 90 million and Mount for 60 million and leaving Anthony on the bench until the 86th minute and taking Amrabat off for Mount at half time.
You said Anthony was a good buy, by the way.
And playing Reguilon or leaving Reguilon on the bench and putting Lindelof at left back and leaving Varane on the bench because it's a tactical decision. All of those decisions, including how United train and what they practice on the training, all of that has nothing to do with the owners, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you get a great manager, let's take Unai Emery, who is a great manager, and you've put him at a club where you've been at Villa Park far more many times than I have. It doesn't look like the most modern ground in the world.
Villa?
Yeah.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's modern.
No, but I'm talking about with regards to work and development they've had.
Oh, no, even in the infrastructure, the stadium's lovely.
Right, okay. Okay, that blows that out.
As you walk out the tunnel, that big Champions League just there looking at you.
No, I know, but I'm talking about the actual ground. It's not like Tottenham. It's not like Tottenham.
No, but it's honestly, inside is unbelievable.
Okay. But what I'm saying is it's not a brand new stadium.
Yeah.
Right? But they were having huge troubles last season, right? I think they were in the bottom three. Steven Gerrard goes, Unai Emery comes in, virtually the same group of players. I mean, they look like one of the top clubs in the country at the moment.
Let me ask a question. If you had the opportunity...
Hold on. Yes, I would. I would take Unai Emery. I think.
Would you sack Ten Hag now?
I'd get Unai Emery in, yes.
Would you sack Ten Hag now if you could get Ancelotti?
Oh, hold on. You're going a little bit crazy.
Let me just finish. No, because he's leaving.
Let me just finish what I was going to say, right? You got a basket case of a club like Spurs, who had an unbelievable stadium, right? Yeah. One of the best in Europe.
Probably the best.
It didn't work with Jose. It didn't work with Antonio Conte. They get another manager in, and all of a sudden it clicks with the new manager. So my question for you, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll be firing this question straight back.
Okay, you can. My question for you is, when you see the mess that Man United are in, and they are in a mess, on the field, that was their fifth defeat at the weekend, right? When you see the mess they're in and the way they're playing, the structure, the players that are playing, the substitutions, the formations, the players that left on the bench, is that all the manager's fault?
Yeah, because to me it looks like the players have stopped playing for the manager. Like, I don't know what's gone on behind the scenes, and I know a lot of people have patted him on the back, Ten Hag, about the way he's dealt with the Sancho situation, but it almost looks like the players are not, I wouldn't say they're singing from the same hymn sheet as Sancho, but they look like they're not playing for him. Like, the work rate's not there. They're not bothered if they give the ball away. And that all comes from the manager. Now, I don't know to Erik Ten Hag. I don't know the way he speaks to his players, but it doesn't look to me like the players that are there are Like you look at the players for Unai Emery, for instance, as you put it there, or Ange Postecoglou. These guys are running. Even the way that Liverpool players run for Jurgen Klopp, these guys are running. Manchester United, they're just like whatever. Don't really. If I don't get picked, not a big one, not a big deal. And I think it's so evident in the way that you're playing this season. But I think it started last season a little bit. I know at home you were pretty decent at home against some of the top sides, but you didn't win a single game away against the top sides last season. I mean, there's some batteries in there. 4-0 Brentford, 6-3 Manchester City, 3-1 Aston Villa. You lost to Arsenal away from home. Liverpool, obviously that was at 7-0. Remember when you said, hold on, right? Remember when you said this?
Oh, Mike. I know this sounds nuts, and we touched on it at the top of the show. How can I say this without sounding? Because I know they're going to clip it.
You know, make sure you listen to this.
Right.
Make sure you try and understand this.
I would be more concerned at a 3-0 defeat than a 7-0 defeat. I don't think it's bad.
Please?
I'll tell you why I don't think this is bad, right? And
so just so I can...
Will you keep interrupting me? So I'm not
think 3-0 is worse than 7-0?
Yeah. Right. Let me just say, all you lot in there, you buy your own drinks Thursday, right? Buy your own drinks. Buy your own... All Thursday night I was buying your drinks. All of you. Go on, finish.
Hey, got a job to do. But listen... I
stand by that, by the way.
You don't. So
I do stand by that. And that's going back. You're going back in time.
Okay, this season then.
I've never seen you do so much homework for a show. By the way, it's unbelievable.
And this season, I mean, you've been absolutely battered this season. You lost to Spurs, you lost to Arsenal, lost to City, lost to Brighton. I mean, you can't. I know you won the League Cup last season.
Well, sorry.
But I almost feel like
he's horrible today.
You guys are putting way too much stock in Ten Hag winning this League Cup, like it was going to propel you forward. Because you look worse than you did last year.
Let me ask you a question. Well done, by the way, and all that. It's really good. Is Erik Ten Hag a good manager? I
think he's okay. I wouldn't put him at the top level.
Is he better than Unai Emery?
No.
Is he better than Postecoglou?
The Postecoglou is a different one because he's not been here. But what I will say is, when I watch Spurs play under Postecoglou, I know exactly what they're trying to do. And even if they get beat, even though Spurs haven't been beat yet, but for instance, when they went into the game against Arsenal, he said they're going to play the exact same way, and I know exactly what they're trying to do. I look at Manchester United, I haven't got a clue.
We're going to open up the phone lines, obviously, 03717223334. Do you think United fans, on the whole, will keep faith with Erik Ten Hag?
I think they probably will do because there's no one else. But I bet if there was a top manager that was waiting in the wings...
If Unai Emery gave a tiny hint in a press conference next weekend...
Why would he leave Villa to go to United?
No. I'm not saying he is.
Would you, though?
I'm asking you... No, it's my question. I thought of it. Yeah. If he said, if Man United come in, of course, do you think United should do everything in their power to get rid of Ten Hag and get someone like Unai Emery in?
Yes. I would, because I look at the impact he's had on Aston Villa. Like Aston Villa, for whatever reason, were just kind of not I won't say floating along. That's probably a bit harsh, but what I've seen from them this season, at times they look unstoppable. He's getting the best out of McGinn, who was below par when he was playing for Steven Gerrard.
Great goal, by the way, at the weekend.
Ollie Watkins looks like for me right now, he's probably the best behind Harry Kane when it comes to English centre forwards. He's playing really well. Diaby playing really well. They've got so many players. They've got players to come back into their squad, but I think for Ten Hag. I think when you start losing the dressing room and players look like they're just not playing for you, that's when you've got to start to worry.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.